in a way where, oh, there we go, where you can actually see my face without me having to bend down or anything. Hello, my little Hackmons. Of course, the spooky season is coming up, so, that's when I splurge. And it wasn't even related to spooky season, but I've been wanting to learn how to do more horror special effects makeup, and I happened to find this at TJ Maxx. It's the Creator Revolution paint book palette. Now, that sounds really fancy and sophisticated, but it's actually just face paint, like the type that the clown at the theme park paints your face with. So we're going to try this very professional looking face paint palette and see what comes of it. See if I can make myself look real spooky. It is a 30 shade paint palette for the face and body, creamy formula in a variety of colors. Pigment can be used by itself or with water to intensify. And it specifically says to create special effects looks, face art, and costume makeup. So the Revolution guys know who their target audience is here. And yes, with all palettes, I always check the shades in real life before I buy them, because I cannot stand it when makeup is lighter than it appears. Like it's more subtle than it appears. But thankfully, we don't have a problem with this. It's rainbows, rainbows, rainbows all over. That it's beautiful. These are my favorite kind of makeup palettes. The ones that have a bunch of bright colors, unique colors, fun colors that other palettes might not necessarily have. The question is, we've got so much choice, where to start? If there were people in the chat here, I would ask them. But since I'm the only one here, I guess that's up to me to decide. What color am I feeling today? Let's try a dark color first, just to see what it looks like with the water. We're gonna go with this really nice bluish purple. Hello, Ola123. So we're gonna put this on without water. You can sort of see it. Now we're going to try with the water. See what it looks like. I wonder if this is basically like watercolor, but for your face. Oh? It said water would intensify the effect. I would hate to see what the lighter colors on this palette look like then. I guess, yeah, it's getting more visible. Definitely got that big bruise, sort of. Yeah, actually, that's not a half bad bruise. And of course, I have my favorite makeup product of all, makeup remover. This is a, not bad, looks good. Oh, thank you. This is a horror makeup artist's best friend, you guys. Like, you don't know how happy I am after, coming home from a horror convention or even just a day where I just want to look a little weird. You don't know how happy I am to see this. This is, this is my partner. This is like Revolver Ocelot's revolvers. So we're gonna wash that off. Maybe I just need to apply more of it. We'll do that with the next color. We'll do a few more layers. Just goes right off. I love it. Making sure the purple color isn't here anymore. I've got some pretty cool looking greens. Go for sort of darkest. It's one of the darkest shades on this. Ooh, you can really see that. Okay, okay. Yeah, I really like that sort of, whatever you call it, teal, turquoise, blue, green, whatever shades are like in between blue and green, I think they are really beautiful colors and really underutilized in the horror genre. I mean, like the only characters I can think of that use that color are like swamp people, I guess. But yeah, actually that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay, this might be better than I thought it was gonna be. Now let's try something with like a bigger brush so we can, you know, get that whole all over sort of color. I think I want to go light blue for this. I gotta go right now, but have a good live stream. Hopefully it goes good. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think I want to go light blue for this one, because light blue face paint just instantly makes me think of the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland. And that movie, the new one, is underrated as hell, you guys. It's so good. Y'all gotta see it if you like, you know, like gateway horror, or you know, were one of the Haunted Mansion kids growing up. Yeah, that was me. I had the special interest in theme park rides a lot when I was a kid. It was kind of embarrassing. This is a weird thing to be into that like not a lot of other kids were into. And then here we are now, where my latest obsession is Team Fortress 2. I would take the Haunted Mansion in a heartbeat over this, man. It's getting crazy in here. Yeah, after that scout video, things only got worse, let me tell you. Okay, I don't think using this bigger one is working. I wonder if like the smaller the brush is, like the more compressed the color is, because I'm really not seeing much here. That makes me really angry, because when I see color, I want color, not water. Okay, so yeah, it is more clear when you have a smaller brush. It's just frustrating to paint all of your face because it takes a lot now. Or I guess, you know, if you smudge it, but actually, yeah, smudging it does sort of work. Yeah, I got a bit of that light blue in there. What else should I try? I should see how easy it is to like make a design with this. We're gonna do, they've got some really cute like hot pink colors here. So we're gonna try something simple like a little heart, just to see how easy it is compared to other things that I use for doing more detail work. So awkward because no one's here. And like no one wants to just like look at me sitting in silence putting on makeup, but like I don't know what to say because I'm the only person here. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. It's cool because it actually isn't too hard to draw with. Yeah, this feels nice. Yeah, the color does really pop, which was sort of my main concern. But I think I was right. I think it has to do with like brush size, um, which kind of sucks because with face paint, like you need it to paint like all of your face most of the time. So it sucks that you get more color out of the smaller brushes, but I guess that's just how it works. All that pink. My brush. Just making sure there's a little bit on here, so a lot on here. Let's try this size and see. What should we do next? I've always been curious about how yellow would pop on my skin, especially because I really like Pikachus, and if you really like Pikachus, you are exposed to the color yellow a lot. Like, it's not a color that I typically use for myself, like for makeup or dressing up. You can kind of see it a little. I think I can see it better in my mirror in real life than my phone can reflect it. It might just have to do with the size of the brush or whatever. Or, just that I'm young and inexperienced. I just do this for fun. Because I like looking spoopy out here. We love looking spoopy. What to do next? If I had some people here, they can help me decide what I wanted to do next. I'm trying to think of like a creepy design I can do to test this all out. Ooh, I just had a really interesting idea. What if we tried to like neon outline my face? Like we outline like the shape of my lips and my nose and stuff with the color. I don't know how that'd look. I don't think I've ever tried that before. What should we use to make it pop? What a dark blue. I like that color. The color, all the good marching band logos. No, just kidding. Not all the good ones. Just the best ones. Because I do outline my nose when I'm doing like the iconic sort of what they call like the horror movie contour that you see in like the old Frankenstein and Dracula movies. There, they basically contour their cheeks and their noses to make them look really pale and undead. You're supposed to like really, it's like when people try to highlight their cheekbones, but like gone too far is basically what that's trying to do. Okay. I guess let's outline the lips first. I get some more. Do a little bit right on there actually. Looks a bit weird now, but it's just the lip. Maybe if I do a line separating the top and bottom. How does that look? Not really sure. Maybe it's just like my inability to draw straight lines. Okay, that's kind of interesting in blue, the nose thing, because I typically do that in black. And it's supposed to make your nose look smaller, I think, but it kind of looks bigger to me with this color. Interesting. I love like outlining the whole eye. I think it's super cool and underrated. Like when you put eyeshadow below your eye as well as above it. I think it's one of those cool things that like only gothic and horror makeup people do, and it'd be really cool if like quote unquote normal people started doing that as well. Actually, it'd be cool. There's a lot of things that it'd be cool if normal people started doing, like, you know, being cool. You know, not judging others. That'd be really cool. No, take notes, normal people. That'd be cool if you started doing that. This is kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Like, I know it doesn't look the best, but I'm kind of liking where this is going. Like from a character design standpoint, this is really interesting. Because I've never thought to use like the horror contour technique, which I use a lot in a different shade that isn't like black or gray. Let's actually do the cheekbone thing. I'm really liking this. Okay, this is really cool. I'm trying to think like what we could do to add to this is giving me like a really cyberpunk aesthetic from gothic horror to cyberpunk just by changing the color of what you're using. That is really interesting to me. What's it do? I didn't expect, you know, we'd be here looking like this. Thought it was gonna be more monstrous. but I'm interested to see where this goes. I mean, I don't typically make many futuristic looking characters. I mean, we have Mabushi, but I already had uh, something planned for her makeup. It's similar, but a lot more detailed. It involves stencils. So that's gonna be pretty fun to try out. I kept going back and forth on like, do I want to do a behind the scenes of how I do that or not? Because on one hand, I think it's a really cool technique, but on the other hand, I really wanted rainbows, rainbows, rainbows to sort of give off that ARG vibe without actually being one. Like the videos I make about it definitely make it look like it's gonna be some sort of like welcome home kind of thing, but no, it's just a fan fiction. Hmm. We don't really have anything on this palette that like is good for blood, which is kind of surprising. Like I don't even think we really have a solid red on here. We've got like hot pinks and dark oranges, but not a red, which is interesting. Hmm. Hmm. What to do now with my beautiful robotic face? I'm the secret thing that was being developed in Huey's lab from from Metal Gear Solid 4. Plot twist! It was me, guys. Hi, hello, my little hackmons. Now, wouldn't that be funny though? If he was like, oh, Snake, don't come in and see what I'm working on, and then I just pop out of my, it's me, your friend Aurelian Wires. Today we're reacting to Metal Gear in real life because it is my real life. Let's see if we can like add another shade to this design. Let's go with the purple. I mean, I always go with a purple, but like, it'll look cool, I assume. That's my favorite color. Ooh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. This is interesting. Oh no, I accidentally erased one of the things on the nose. Yeah, when you add that extra line, it really kind of changes the vibe because like now to me it looks like more sort of tribal. Like it makes me think of the Avatar movies more than like futuristic movies. Interesting. I mean, it's good for the line work, but I just wish like I really hoped it would be more for like when you want to cover your whole face, because that's what I think of when I think of face paint. But this is still like a really cool little thing to have. Some of these makeup wipes look so cool when you just like take a look at the actual colors used. Like I could sell these, man. Pass it off as some piece of modern art. Sell it as an NFT. That'll make some money. Those crypto bros that are willing to buy a wet napkin. Like, I just gotta draw a monkey on it and I'll be a millionaire. Where to go from here? How about we try this brush? There's a light pink, which is interesting. I don't really know anything off the top of my head that I would use light pink for, but I'm sure it's going to come in handy one day. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. That's good right there. I don't know, do I have any characters that are light pink? I don't know, the first one that came to mind was like Sylveon, and then Pinkie Pie, which unless it's like Cupcake's Pinkie Pie, that's something I probably do. Or like, I know I had like a few Sylveon OCs as a kid, and they were all like very spoopy and scary. But they weren't skeletons, so there's the thing. So yeah, we got a light pink there. I think this one might be pretty good for like covering the whole face, although it's going to take a lot of time and patience. Which, depending on what I'm doing that day, I might not have either. What haven't I tried yet? Let's try this weird, sort of deep, gross looking sort of green. I feel like we can use this one for a lot of like creature stuff. Which I know is like what most people come to SFX for. I want to work my way up to that eventually, but like I can't even draw straight lines right now. So I'm mostly focusing, oh, you cannot see that at all. Ooh. I'm mostly focusing on just like gore right now. I mean, I haven't even tried prosthetics yet, and I want to, but I'm really scared to. I don't know why I'm scared. Like, it's not even like I'm getting hurt for real. I'm just, I don't know, what even am I scared of? Like, it looking weird? Like, feeling bad on my skin? I don't know, but that's definitely something we're gonna do, this year. You know, I'm gonna get my hands on some cheap prosthetics during, you know, Halloween sales, and we'll try them for the first time and just see what happens. I've got quite a few things that I still haven't tried yet, but I had a lot of fun during the spray blood video. I think I liked that, like, there was a sense of unpredictability to it, but it wasn't something too wild. Like, it wasn't like a dangerous TikTok challenge or like those 5-minute crafts horror makeups. It was just like, oh, hey, you're gonna spray fake blood on yourself. We don't know what it's gonna look like. It might get messy, but yeah, cool. In fact, I have something. I think I'm gonna need a little more prep for this video because this thing needs a bit more prep. Let me find it. But an impulse purchase from last year, these vampire fangs from Spirit Halloween. I love the little coffin-shaped container they come in. Okay, can we talk about that for a second? That's adorable. But I've tried, originally I wanted Mallory Wesker to have some sort of like built-in jump scare into her costume. Like, originally I was looking at one of those masks with the open and closing mouth, but unfortunately it was too late and the one I wanted from Walmart was sold out. And then I tried to buy, I forget what it's called, but it's this weird, almost like dentures or like braces that have vampire fangs on it. And there's this bar that like you pull with your tongue and it's supposed to like reveal the fang. I'll get it out. It's so weird. Like I had to do a perfect mold of my teeth to get them to fit, but it still feels super weird and uncomfortable anyways. This is what they look like. But the idea is like you're supposed to like pull down on the tongue and it like pulls the fangs. I don't know, let's see. This is all I see right now, so. This sucks. Like even the official Spirit Halloween video didn't help, and I was really frustrated. Yeah, this freaking sucks. And so I went ahead and did the Mallory Wesker video where I think like she reacts to Excella or something. I just made the jump scare a stupid, crappy glitch effect because I just wanted to introduce her to my channel because she's one of my favorite characters ever created. Aesthetically, personality-wise, she's basically who I'm touring the convention circuit as this year and who I'm going as for Halloween. Ooh, do you guys want to see actually? Do you guys want to see another? Do you guys want to see some more impulse purchases from this year? Okay. Hold on. Let me get the tag off of this because it'll look stupid when I wear it. Okay, y'all. Whoa, this is actually heavy. Y'all get ready for this. I know, right? It is so freaking awesome. I call him Aurum, which is Latin for gold. I don't really know if he's gonna be like a big thing on the channel, but definitely something I would make like a real movie out of. He is a demon that incites greed in people, and so he doesn't really do anything like wow, sort of demony. He just kind of stands behind you and sort of breathes down your neck. Oh wow, this is really hard to talk in. So I don't think he's gonna have a voice. I don't know, depending on who actually wears it. So I guess like it'd be a movie about like horrific murders being committed because he possesses people. And it's not like your typical demonic possession exorcist movie where, you know, heads are spinning, they're throwing up. It'd be a very subtle one. But I found this at the 99-cent store. I know, right? And I just fell in love with it. This was one of the things where like I see it instantly and I'm like, I have to have this. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I have to have this. And then eventually I came up with the idea and I'm like, yo, this is actually sick. They branded it as an, like to me it looks more like a demon. I guess you can sort of from the side see almost like a cat or a wolf profile. So maybe that's where they get it from. Got another impulse purchase from the same store. Which is this hat. It looks almost exactly the same as this purple hat I have that I love to wear, but a little bit smaller. Um, but I found something like really gothic and cool at the 99-cent store, which I think is really funny. That's what I love about Halloween is like every store becomes like a gothic super haven. Like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, y'all need to go there for Halloween. It's amazing. Um, and like Home Depot and Lowe's, it's like the stupid hardware stores that like no one wants to have to go to, but then during Halloween it's like, oh my god, 25 feet skeletons, what the hell? I love this season. So what was I gonna? I was gonna get out something else that I impulsively bought. Oh, that's right, that's right. I have no clue what the hell this thing is, but I was like, I had to have it as soon. Let me turn off the lights so you can get a better. So it's this like fortune teller sort of display, and then holy freaking frick, that looks amazing in the dark. Oh, I literally have no clue how to use this, but oh man, something awesome is going to come of this thing. Ooh, and here's a doll that looks exactly like the cat face. In fact, it took me aback when I first saw this at Marshall's because I was like, oh my god, that's like almost the exact outfit I use for that costume, except, you know, she's got a striped shirt instead of striped pants. But I think it's really cute and could definitely be creepy if you just have it in the background, you know, some kids' toys, and, you know, just the cat face staring at you menacingly. And trust me, my little hackmons, there will be so. Oh! Speaking of impulse purchases, stuff I bought for a student film I was working on. Weapons, you guys! I freaking love weapons! Rest assured, guys, these are foam. We have an axe, quite traditional, if I do say so myself. Weapon of choice of Constance Hatchaway from the Haunted Mansion, so, you know, tried and true, approved by one of my idols that I've idolized in the genre since I was a little kid, so you know this thing can do the job. It fits well with a lot of costumes, you know, it can do, you know, sort of bride thing if you want to copy the Haunted Mansion, or it can do a whole executioner thing. Ooh, creepy. I don't know, evil woodcutter, lumberjack, that's what it's called, lumberjack. Evil lumberjack costume. Trying to think who. Widow Winchester, my Persona 5 OC, used to have an axe. I think, no, was that a knife or an axe? I think it was an axe. Because, you know, again, trying to copy off the Haunted Mansion kind of thing. But then I was like, hey, well, you know, since she's based off like the Winchester Mystery House, she should probably use a rifle instead. I don't have a toy rifle. When I get one, assume to see Widow Winchester a lot more. And yeah, just like old-fashioned axe murders, that kind of vibe, good vibes all around. Then we got this crowbar. It was kind of damaged when I was filming some stuff, which sort of sucks. But it's just paint damage. I assume it won't be that noticeable. Well, what can I say about this? Well, I think this might just be the weapon of choice for Konnichiwa. Hello, Alex. Good to see you. I think this might just be the weapon of choice for... Oh. Nice ass, BTW. Only on Orwellian Virus stream will you find someone complimenting my weapons. I don't really know how much I want to say about this because, you know, like I said, only one person's here, but at the same time, the stream will be archived and you can watch it any time. I think I want this to be the signature weapon of a new friend. I mean, traditionally, let's just say that traditionally you'd expect this new friend to have a baseball bat, but, I don't really know if that one character is worth justifying the purchase of a super expensive Spirit Halloween baseball bat. But I think it'd be kind of interesting if she had a crowbar instead. But then again, that's not really even the main thing about her. Again, I'm being vague here because I don't know how much I want to give away. I don't know if I want to make this a surprise or not. Well, let's just say, actually no, I did kind of tip my hand. If you watched my video titled Meet the Insanity, which is about a character from the video game Team Fortress 2, you may notice that there was a second voice in the last 30 seconds of the video that sounds like me but wasn't me. Yeah, and that voice might just be the future owner of this crowbar right here. I mean, it's a pretty standard like home invasion movie weapon. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's cool. It's actually pretty hard, phone-wise, so you can get a good whack out of that. It's not something super noticeable, it's not something that stands out. We're gonna see an Orwell punch a hater with the crowbar vid. Well, it won't be me punching the hater. Wait. Oh my, I could, what if I did the Blue Coats jagged line routine with a crowbar? I have other stuff too. Again, I don't know, I just got bored with like the minimal amount of things I can do currently with the makeup palette, so this is weapons showcase time, I guess. I have this plastic trident that I have literally done nothing with. It was like $6, and I bought, what, 1-2 years ago, and I have literally not found a use for this thing. I think I brought it to Dungeons and Dragons meeting once, like never did any. Like, I guess you can go for the whole torches and pitchforks stick, but like this is a devil trident, not like a pitchfork that an angry mob would use. But I don't know. We can be an angry mob of devils. Can we be an angry mob of hot devils? See, that's an angry mob I want to be chased by. Can we get Dante up in here? I'm sure there's a reason he wants to chase me. I think I tried to do a color guard routine once. Also, it's got some weird sand or something in it. If you listen, there's like something stuck in like beads or sand or something. Yeah, I think I tried to do a color guard routine once with this, but as you know, I'm a unqualified synth kid, as I like to call myself, so that didn't go too well. Wait! Oh my god! I mean, okay, technically it's a harpoon, but I can still do the white whale. No, I'm scared, Orwell devil. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. This is just me. This is literally me in my normal clothes and face. Like, this is just the most basic of basic. Literally a black shirt with just this tiny little cute baby devil. This is just the most basic this is my default skin. The Orwellian virus default skin, everybody. Try it not included. But yeah, I mean, it's such like a cheap plastic looking trident, but I decided it was like an essential part of my horror collection. So we'll see if this thing gets any use. You know, I can do the white whale routine by the Boston Crusaders. I don't have enough room to do it, so I don't know. What even am I doing? This is how like all my streams end up, and I'm cool with that. Just me devolving into random tangents about like a marching band or something. We have Desdemona's hammer. Oh, I love this one so much. Again, not one that I use too often, but oh, it's so cool looking. I don't even know why I wanted Desdemona to have a hammer specifically. I think I just pictured her that way, which is weird because you'd think like the girlfriend of Dante from Devil May Cry, like you'd expect her to have some sort of magical weapon, but she just uses a hammer. And I don't know, I think that sort of makes her more terrifying if you think about it. Like she has access to her boyfriend's arsenal of like all these weapons that could just like one hit kill everything in their path, and she's like, no, I think I want to do this more slowly and brutally and really make them suffer. I've always hated chainsaws, but I low-key want to get one this year. I think, I know this is going to sound weird because it appeared, one, the fan fiction isn't even done yet, so I'm not spoiling anything by saying this isn't going to be in it, but it appears nowhere in Rainbows. But I think Mabushi would look really great with a chainsaw. And speaking of like magical weapons, I found like the coolest thing I've ever seen last year. But it's so cool that like I don't know what character I want to use this. This was sold to me, but by sold to me, I mean it was on the label. This was sold to me as a sacrificial knife. Look at this thing. It is so freaking beautiful. It has runes all down the middle. It's got the skull, sort of fake gemstones. And it's actually hard. Like, this isn't foam. This is, like, legit hard plastic. For curiosity, you don't have a nuclear weapon, right? Well, I don't have one yet. I'm still super into Metal Gear Solid, see if any of the cute boys can come supply me with one of those, come on down anytime, Huey. or Paz, Paz is a really fun character. I'm sure she's got, nukes in her closet that she just lends out to her friends. But yeah, this sacrificial knife, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a Devil May Cry thing. I know, like, this is exactly going to be, like, the greatest weapon. Oh yeah, they're in Shadow Moses, I forgot. Well, hey, I got that Liquid Snake action figure. I can go ask him to get it for me. Just for props, just for funny skits and funny videos. No need to get concerned, police that are watching the Orwellian Wires makeup stream. I'm sure you have something better to do with your time, but no, here you are, police officer. Watch my, unless if you're Leon Kennedy, like if you're Leon Kennedy, then like, you're 100% not wasting your time by watching the stream, and in fact, you are making the best decision of your life right now. But I saw this and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a weapon straight out of Devil May Cry, I need it. Now I can use that dagger. Oh, Aerith, come here! I know I've seen you before, I don't recall anymore. I was actually thinking about her the other day because of some interesting plans I have for this channel. But yeah, I saw this and I'm like, this would be so cool. This would be like the ultimate weapon of my channel. Like, Desdemona could wield it. And then, I got the Mars outfit, like the real, actual Mars Angelo outfit, the whole, like, creepy nun costume. Originally Mars was going to be a joke character, because I was like, oh, I don't really know if I like Kratos or not. But then I was like, frick it, I love him. And then I turned Mars Angelo into a really horrifying concept of a character, and I'm like, wait, no, she does, but Mars doesn't have a weapon, though, she should have this. And then I just sort of went back and forth between myself, like, no, should this be something that Mars has or Desdemona has? I just couldn't decide, and now it's just here laying under my bed. Speaking of which, Jezebel doesn't even have a knife yet, because I haven't found one that looked cool. See, for For those that don't remember, Jezebel is the pink-haired girl who's the girlfriend of Nero from Devil May Cry, who does the whole "I think I'm gonna kill Kyrie" whole bit. I really wanted her to have like a really unique looking knife, like a pink one or something, called like the Heartbreaker or something. That's what she stabbed Kyrie with. But I haven't found anything that's like cool or decorative enough. So yeah, that's something to put on the shopping list this year. The Heartbreaker. What else? I have Metal Gear original characters, but I don't really think they need any specific weapons. I mean, like Huey's girlfriend is just a normal girl, or so we think. Alright, kids, next weapon is sword. Oh, I have a Kingdom Hearts one, but like, I actually do have a sword that was going to be used for Desdemona, but then I was like, this is literally just a plastic sword. This is so stupid looking, so we upgraded to the hammer. Anyways, I think I'm done for now, my little Hackmons. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon.